Hello YouTube, what is going on? My name is Austin Hustles, and today I'm going to talk about selling on Amazon as a teenager. We're going to pretty much go over why Amazon doesn't want minors to sell, how you can get around that, some problems I've faced, and some tips and tricks for any teenagers that want to start selling on Amazon. So first of all, why does Amazon not want people under 18 to sell on their platform? The main reason, which is kind of the legal reason, is people under 18 aren't legally bound to contracts. Pretty much when you make a sale, that is a contract. You are in a contract that when the buyer places the order, you have to ship the order to them. That's the whole contract portion of everything. And if you're under 18, you're not legally bound to that. So that's why Amazon doesn't want people under 18 to sell. But there's also some other reasons that go with that aren't as legal. Usually people under 18 are way less responsible than adults. You know, they don't want a 12-year-old to sell on Amazon because, well, if there's a purchase and the 12-year-old is a little less responsible, they might not ship out the item, which would result in a bad customer experience, which Amazon obviously does not want because they want their customers to stay on the platform, and any bad experience leads to less customers. Yeah, it sucks that people under 18 can't sell on Amazon, but I just also think that it's kind of dumb because I've made a stupid amount of money for the past 8 months while I've been selling, and I really would not have been able to do it if I hadn't started selling on Amazon. But I totally get why these restrictions are in place. With that being said, you pretty much only have 3 options for selling on Amazon as a minor. Number 1, you can get a parent to make an account for you. You're gonna have to convince them a bit, but once they can get behind it, this is probably the best thing you can do if you're under 18. Number 2, you get a friend or someone else who's over 18 to kind of co-sign with you. You bring them on as a business partner and you guys create your Amazon account together. Finally, number 3 is you can just wait until you're 18 to finally make your account, but since you clicked on this video, you probably do not want to wait for that. So once you figured out how you're going to make your account, you got to do a little bit of convincing, then you have to apply. They're obviously going to ask for some, personal information like social security and stuff like that. And also do remember, this means that you still have to pay taxes. Keep track of every penny that goes in and out of your business because at the end of the year, it is still your responsibility to make sure that the taxes are paid. Otherwise, your account may get shut down. Now, what are some problems I faced selling on Amazon as a minor? I actually had an issue last week, I've talked about this before, where pretty much I got a 1-star review, but it was complete BS. Like, they left it for the wrong product. It shouldn't have happened to me. It should have been removed, but I couldn't call customer support because, well, the account was in my mom's name, and if I did so, they would ask for verification, and I know my mom does not want to go on the phone. So like I've said before, you really have to make sure your customer service is on point so you do not get any bad reviews, because there's really not much you can do as a minor to get those reviews removed. Another issue is the person who started the account, their name is going to be on everything, every legal document, things like that. It's going to be on everything, right? When you log in, you'll see their name. It's not a big deal, but it can get annoying at times. However, you are able to change this with a legal business, which I'll get into in a second. All right, now this next part may interest a few of you, but pretty much I started an LLC for my Amazon business. You don't have to do this, but I did. Do the research on it for your state because it differs state to state. In California, it was $900 to start this, but it's a lot cheaper in other parts of the country. Pretty much what it does is it limits my parents and I liabilities. Our personal assets are separated from the business assets. So, if something were to go down, we were to get sued, they can only take stuff from the business. I'm also able to organize taxes a lot easier because everything is kind of in one place with a business bank account. Again, I'll talk about that later as well. It just makes things super easy and it gives me peace of mind. And depending on how you structure your LLC or your business, it can actually make taxes a little more easier for you because the business will be taxed and not really your parent or whoever is starting the account for you. So you can change things there, talk to a professional if you want to do more things like that. Again, I'm not a professional, but with a legal business, there are some things that you can put in place to where the taxes will be more in your favor. Also with the LLC, I was able to change the name on most of the things in the account. So it just says my business name instead of, my mom's name. So that's nice. And I put me as the CEO in the business. I own 100% of the shares. My parents are in the business, but they own 0% of the shares. So I'm able to, have Amazon and eBay accounts under their names, but not necessarily have them own them. So I'm pretty much the owner because the business owns those accounts, but I'm the owner of the business. Technically, they're my possessions. With the LLC, I was also able to start my own business bank account, get my own business debit cards, so that every penny that was spent on business, it was just all in one bank account. It makes taxes a lot easier, and it makes, legal work a lot easier too. So I recommend doing that if you do decide to go the LLC route. But that's pretty much how to sell on Amazon. There's no secret formula. There's nothing you can text Amazon or Jeff Bezos to get you to sell as a miner. You just got to do a little bit of convincing, and then you can get to selling. But remember, stay responsible. You have to stay on track of everything. If you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram at AUTSYN. It's in the description down below. But thank you guys for sticking to the end. If you want to see more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe right down here. To let them know I have some of my older videos, go ahead and check them out. I'm pretty sure you guys would appreciate them. But anyway, my name is Austin Hustles. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'm out. Later.